Hello you beautiful, beautiful people. Today we are jumping into Forza Horizon 5 and we're checking out the revamped festival playlist. We're checking out rewards, we're checking out the point system, and we're checking out what's new in Forza Horizon 5 for the festival playlist. If you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing. We are trying to reach 20,000 subscribers. A like rating would be much appreciated. Let's go check out this week's festival playlist. Now, one of the biggest features in Forza Horizon 4 has returned for Forza Horizon 5, the much loved Horizon Festival playlist, and it's bigger and slightly better than it was in Forza Horizon 4. Now, the Festival playlist is coming with a few minor tweaks and improvements, but of course, not all of those minor tweaks and improvements are for the better. Now, at first glance, the festival playlist of Forza Horizon 5 can be quite overwhelming, which is why today we're going to jump into what Playground Games are calling the Welcome to Mexico playlist to take a look at what the events are, what the rewards are, and what's going to be needed to grab yourself those juicy rewards. Now, before we jump into the festival playlist, there are a few things to bear in mind. To unlock the festival playlist, just play through the sort of tutorial modes of Horizon 5 and eventually you'll be given access to Horizon 5. It doesn't take very long at all. Also, this Welcome to Mexico Festival playlist will run from the 5th of November to the 11th of November. And then on the 11th of November, 2:30 PM UK time, it's going to switch to Series 1. And that's when we'll start our official festival playlist. Here it is then, the festival playlist for Forza Horizon 5. And this Welcome to Mexico filler festival playlist for the first week in Horizon 5 is in the spring season, or the hot season. We've got 38 points up for grabs in total, as this playlist now runs on a point system, not a percentage system. So what used to be 50% completion in Horizon 4 is now 16 points, and what used to be 80% completion in Horizon 4 is now 26 points. So for 16 points, as you can see, we've got the Alpine A110 up for grabs, and for 26 points, we've got the Honda NSXR GT. First challenge on the festival playlist, and we've got the good old Forzathon weekly challenges. Wouldn't it be lovely? Worth 5 points towards our festival playlist. This week, we're going to be in the 2003 Nissan Fairlady Z. We've got the good old chapter system. There are 4 chapters to get complete within the Forzathon challenges, and they are going to give you Forzathon points for completing all 4 challenges. This time around, we're only going to be getting 81 Forzathon points for completing the weekly Forzathon challenges. Up next, we've got the good old Forzathon daily challenges. There are 7 of these to complete. They release periodically through the week. They are worth 1 point towards our festival playlist, and each one gives you 10 Forzathon points. That's 70 Forzathon points up for grabs. And I believe for completing all 7, you also get a bonus Forzathon points as well. We now have the Forzathon shop right here on the festival playlist, making it a little bit easier to access. Up next is Horizon Arcade Any Event. These are replacing the Forzathon Live events. They are on the free roam map, big pink circle with Horizon Arcade. Head to that circle, wait for it to start, complete it with some other community members, and you'll grab yourself 3 points towards that festival playlist. Seasonal Playground Games is also returning to Forza Horizon 5's festival playlist. This one's called Off the Grid, with a reward of the Porsche Macan PR. If you are new to Horizon 5 and you've never done seasonal Playground Games before, it is essentially a walled off area on the map, and it consists of little minigames: Infected, Flag Rush, and King. One of the cool things about seasonal Playground Games is you don't actually have to win, you just need to take part. So if you are on the losing team, stick with it and you're still going to get the points for the festival playlist. And this week's seasonal Playground Games, although I've already completed it, is actually worth 3 points towards the playlist. Up next, a returning feature from Horizon 4, the 3 PR stunts: a danger sign, a speed trap, and a speed zone, all worth 2 points each towards our playlist, although they do have a hidden twist. Now, if I push in the right analog stick to toggle car restrictions and rewards, in the bottom right of each PR stunt, there is now a car restriction. So for the danger sign, it's any Ford in S1. For the speed trap, it's any track toy in S2. And for the speed zone, it's any Audi in S2. So to qualify to get these PR stunts complete, you're going to need to be in these car restrictions. All that means is everyone can't just use a Ferrari 599 XXE or a Ford RS200 Hoonigan. It's a pretty interesting twist on the PR stunts, and we'll have to wait and see if Playground Games keeps this feature of car restrictions on the PR stunts for the festival playlist. Now, something to bear in mind with the PR stunts and the car restrictions for the PR stunts. If we take the danger sign, for example, the 3-star objective for this week's particular danger sign is 1,000 feet. But the PR stunt objective for the festival players is 820.2 feet. So it looks like Playground Games are adjusting the objective according to the car restriction, which is a welcome sight to see. The next small change we're going to see in Horizon 5 is 1 seasonal championship rather than the traditional 3 that we used to see in Horizon 4. This week's seasonal championship, though, for the Welcome to Mexico playlist is worth 5 points. We're in Super Saloons, and you're going to be grabbing yourself a Mercedes AMG E63. Now, it's worth bearing in mind that all seasonal championships consist of 3 events. All 3 events need to be completed, and you need to finish the championship with more points than the Drivatars, and the Drivatars difficulty needs to be on highly skilled or above. Up next is Horizon Tour, and this looks to be replacing the online trial that we traditionally saw in Forza Horizon 4. It is a co-op championship. It's worth 3 points towards our playlist and is a community championship. This means you are racing a team of Drivatars against a team of players, 6v6. No longer, though, are the Drivatars on Unbeatable. It looks like Playground Games have toned down the difficulty to highly skilled. That difficulty change is a welcome change in my view. Sometimes the online trial or Horizon Tour could be quite challenging or near to impossible. Something to bear in mind with Horizon Tour, the events are on a rolling system. So if you've got an event you're not quite sure on or you don't quite enjoy, at the moment I've got Anything Goes A800, which is pretty cool. I wouldn't mind doing that. But every 120 seconds it's going to change. So once this timer hits 0, I'm going to get a new class and a new event. Just to show you what I mean, once this timer hits 0, we're going to get 3 new events, a new class and a new discipline. So we've now got reasonably priced cars, B700, and 3 new events. So if you're not quite keen on that, you can wait another 120 seconds and get a new event. Up next is the Photo Challenge, a returning feature from Horizon 4. Mural Compass. Photograph any modern sports car at the Star 27's mural in Molche. 2 points towards our playlist, and you'll also grab a Forza Link reward of Beautiful. Up next seem to be 2 new features on the festival playlist, Horizon Open and the Eliminator. Eliminator is new to the festival playlist. Let's talk about Horizon Open first, though. It seems to be replacing Ranked Online Adventure, because Horizon Open is Online Adventure. That is replaced that game mode from Horizon 4. To get this week's complete, all you have to do is earn 5 clean racing skills in Horizon Open Racing, worth 2 points towards our playlist and 25 grand in reward. Up next on the playlist is the Eliminator Forza's Battle Royale mode. For this week's objective is finish 30th or better for a Forza Link reward of Muhaha and 2 points towards our playlist. I do believe this tile will be changing week to week. So this week is the Eliminator. Next week could be something else, a different objective and a different game mode. Just keep an eye on that. Also, different rewards up for grabs as well. Monthly Rivals makes a return, which I'm happy to see. Horizon Bar Scramble is this week's track. Post a clean lap to complete. Doesn't need to be quick, doesn't need to be good, just needs to be clean. Worth a healthy 4 points towards our playlist. Another pretty cool feature of the festival playlist, we can now see what's coming soon. If we tap our B, we can head along and see what's coming Series 1, 11th of November for summer. The ID 01, the Subaru 22B, the Radical RXC, and the Honda Civic 84 Mugen. Whether or not these cars are split up between the 4 seasons, so summer, autumn, winter, and spring, or if they are all available in summer, we'll have to wait and see. But I thought that was a pretty cool feature to see what's coming in the next series. Couple of things I like about this playlist. I like the look. It looks clean, it looks fresh. I like the fact the FORZAthon shop is right here on the main page for us all to see. I like the point system. I think it's clean, I think it's smart. We can see exactly what we want to do, when we want to do it, and the most amount of points we can get to get those rewards nice and quick. One thing I'm not too keen on with the festival players in Horizon 5 is the Eliminator being part of the festival playlist. It's fine for someone like me. I actually quite enjoy the Eliminator, but there are people out there that it's just not their thing, and being forced to do it for points for the festival players I don't think is too fair. Although it is only 2 points, there are other events you can go and do to get those points. The Eliminator is a bit of a no-no for me on the festival players, although like I say, I do think this tile will be changing for different events and challenges. Well, that is our first look at the best players in Horizon 5. Let me know in the comments what you think of the playlist in Horizon 5. If you've got any questions, also drop them down in the comments. I'll do my best to help you out as always. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, definitely consider subscribing. A like rating would be much appreciated. Stay safe and have an awesome day.